Welcome to Reddit Read Along, where we read some of the best stories from Reddit. Today's story is from r/EntitledPeople, and it was submitted by user OYFCYGJB. The employee acts like an entitled Karen.
I'm going to be doing my retelling of the story, but the text on the screen is going to be exactly how it was posted on Reddit.
So OP went to a local fast food place to get some dinner for herself, her 1.5-year-old, and her husband. She's never really had any problems at this place and even has a friend who works there, so she figured it was a good choice to go with. She's had issues with the past with places just forgetting items, leaving them out, or maybe putting the wrong ones in, etc. We've all been there. She decided to look through the bag to see if everything was in there and everything was correct. And she did this after stepping out of the line. So she wasn't in anyone's way. She wasn't blocking anybody. She wasn't taking up someone's time. She just moved out to the side of the line and was looking through her order. So she saw her 1.5-year-old's meal was completely missing. And then her husband and herself, their order was just wrong. So she got back in the line with the receipt so she can talk to the employee to let her know, hey, this is incorrect, I need this fixed or whatever. So when she gets up into the line and gets to the cash register, the Karen employee, the entitled employee, the angry, upset, shouldn't be working here employee, says to OP, what do you want? You already ordered and paid. That's your meal. Get the f*** out. OP politely responded that this is not my entire meal. It is missing some items, and some items are incorrect. And here's my receipt. Please look at it. OP then placed everything on the counter. The Karen employee pushed it back towards OP and said, that is what you ordered. I bagged it myself. She then tried to shoo OP away, just dismissed her completely. Like, this is not my problem. Nothing's wrong. You're just wrong yourself. So OP told her, look, just give us our third meal that's completely missing so I can just leave. Like, I won't even worry about getting the other parts of the meal fixed. OP told her that it could be a mix-up, maybe another customer order got put in here, something like that. The Karen employee said, no, I didn't mix up your food. That is 2 items that you paid for. Now get the heck out. Okay, so then the customer that was in line behind OP decided, he's going to come in and kind of help, be the third party. Maybe he can break this all up. So he looks at the receipt, sees that there are indeed 3 meals listed on the receipt, and the bag only has 2 meals. So he says to the Karen employee, yeah, this is not the 3 meals that she ordered that you can clearly see on the receipt. Then the Karen employee freaking loses it. I didn't give her the wrong order, you stupid ass. I'm not going to look at her receipt because I know I'm right, because the customer never is. Especially if they're trying to get free food, that is probably an old receipt, not from today. Everyone in the entire store was blown away by the outburst. The rest of the people that were in the line, other than the guy who stepped in to help OP, decided, you know what, I'm not eating here. Which is probably the best thing to do. I would not want someone who's this outrageous working on my food. No telling what she would do with it. After hearing Karen employee's outburst, the manager finally came up to see what was going on. Before OP and the third-party customer could even answer, Karen employee jumped in saying, they're trying to scam us to get free food using an old receipt. She probably paid off this third party to help her get away with it. The manager tells the Karen to stop talking so he can handle it. He then picked up the receipt, sees that the time and date are correct and they're from just shortly before this whole thing went down. And so he made the order himself, bagged it, and gave it to the OP so that she can leave and have a good rest of her night. He also assured her that it would never happen again. I would hope not, because that person should not be working at this place or pretty much anywhere else if this is how she acts. So about 30 minutes later, OP was called by her friend who works at that restaurant. The friend said, "You won't believe what happened today at work. This girl got fired for screaming at a customer who was just trying to correct their order." OP laughed and said, "You're right, I wouldn't believe you if it wasn't me who the girl yelled at." Apparently, OP's friend said that she figured if OP ever came into the restaurant, something like this would happen. So apparently, this is like I guess a woman who just always has to be right, maybe? I'm not sure. Like, I couldn't imagine going into a place, having someone politely say, like, "Look, my order's wrong," and then refusing not to even look at the receipt, telling the customer that they're wrong and that you did it right, then also cursing them out in front of an entire store just over not wanting to look at the receipt to just verify if you're right or not. I just can't believe this. Like, I'm really nice, and I've been in customer service, and so I know what it's like to work with people and how people can be rude sometimes, but in this situation, she wasn't being rude or mean. She was just asking her to take the time to look at her receipt so that she could get her correct order. And then she cussed her out like that? Like, I don't know how well I would have taken that. Like, I'm not someone who likes to fight and scream, but that night, one of us would probably be going to jail. That's all I'm saying. What do you think about this? Thank you for watching Reddit Read Along. If you like what you heard, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also click that notification bell so you can get notified anytime we post a new episode. I would love for you to share this with your friends. I'm trying to get the channel to grow, especially since it's such a new channel. But I appreciate you stopping by. See you next time.